What's up, guys? This is Cromar with TGN, bringing you some more League of Legends. This is the public beta environment, and I'm here to show you the new Proving Grounds map, specifically ARAM mode. So yes, ARAM is now fully supported by the developers of League of Legends. Currently on the PBE, it's custom games only. I don't know if they plan on bringing this to a queue or not, but this is brand new. I think it just came out yesterday, and the servers were down most of the day yesterday, so wasn't able to bring this until today. But basically, the way this works is it's using the map Proving Ground, which is the training map. When you first install the game, start a new account, some of you, it may have been a while, you start out on this map called Proving Ground, which is just a single lane, just one lane. You play like Ash or something, but here they've taken it and they've adapted it into a real map that you can actually play in custom games. And you can also select the type as all random when you create the custom game. Now, you don't have to play all random. You can actually play normal pick. You can play blind and draft here too, which is kind of interesting. I think that may actually be a pretty fun game type, not just, everyone's calling it the ARAM map, but in reality, it's useful for everything. If you want to play this, just go to download the public beta. It's on pbe.leagueoflegends.com. You have to download the whole game, which is going to take some time. It's like a couple gigs. And then you have to also create a new account. I randomed a Wukong here, who I have never played before. I have no idea what to build on him, so I'm totally winging it here. I think I went, what did I go? Brutalizer first, and then I think my next item are shoes or something like that. But I think I build like Triforce. I don't know. I really didn't know what I was doing. I didn't care. I mean, these are level 1 accounts, and I have no runes, no I have 1 point in masteries, so I'm really not that concerned. I just wanted to show off kind of how this map works. So in order to make this a viable ARAM mode, they've actually, rather than just taking the map and just, saying go, they've actually added some really cool features. You may notice that there's a little buff icon on my character that's actually something taken from Crystal Scar. They actually added a bunch of other stuff from Dominion and Crystal Scar as well. Like you may have noticed at the start, I actually started with 1375 gold. The reason is that the other game mode that's become popular, ARAM, all random, all bottom on Dominion, basically that's like an improvement on ARAM. The ARAM is the classic mode, but the ARAM is kind of like the new deal nowadays. And well, there I go jumping in and die again. Oh, great job, Cromar. No, but the ARAM is kind of the new deal nowadays, and what ARAM does is it takes advantage of the built-in stuff in Dominion, like the really fast gold and the passive experience, to make the game much more fast-paced. I mean, this is a really short game. Old ARAM games could go on forever. And, yeah, so you get passive gold, passive experience, just like Dominion. So it's like taking all of ARAM and combining them into one mode. And that's really cool. I mean, if you still want to play like classic ARAM, you certainly can. There's nothing stopping you. But I think that this mode is going to totally take over. This is actually really fun. Just Proving Grounds, all random. And it takes all the best stuff out of both sides. But there's another interesting thing that's changed, though. I don't really know. I'm really surprised to see this, but the weapons or the available items is kind of strange. It is kind of a mix of both Summoner's Rift and Dominion. I'm not sure, or Crystal Scar. I'm not really sure what the items are chosen for, but for example, you have Entropy and Sanguine Blade from Dominion, but you don't have all the Dominion items. You don't have Prospector's Blade. Or either Prospector's items. You don't have, there's no wards, not that you need wards. There's no Oracle's Elixirs, but you can get Oracle's Extract from Dominion. That's kind of odd. You cannot get Odin's Veil, but you can still get Banshee's Veil. I'm not 100% sure what's behind their decisions on items. I mean, I'm sure that there's good reasons. I mean, I can see why they wouldn't use, say, Hextech Sweeper, because in an all-random game, you land a Stealther, and someone just buys Hextech Sweeper, and it just completely shuts you down. Hextech is like the anti-stealth item, and in Dominion, it makes sense, but here, where it's so crowded, it really doesn't make sense. So, I'm kind of glad that they took that one out. And the other items, who knows? I mean, there could be good reasons for it. I guess Bloodthirster would be pretty impossible to stack up, so Sanguine Blade would be better. See, yeah, give it a thought, it makes sense. But I'm really glad they did that. They weren't just lazy about it. They didn't just take Proving Grounds and say, here, play it. They actually put a lot of thought into it to making it a viable ARAM game. And a lot of the Riot staff have actually gone on record saying that they play ARAMs and they have fun in them. So I think that's really cool that they actually took the time out to do that. The other thing that I've mentioned was the buff. Now, you don't get all the buffs, but you do get the increased mana regeneration, so you get better sustain. You get 20% healing reduction, so the effectiveness of heals is nerfed a little bit for balance. That's pretty good. And what else do you also get? Of course, the passive golden experience. So in order to make the game faster paced. Yeah, so I really have no idea what I'm doing on Wukong here. I'm just starting to work on my Triforce. I'm so far behind on experience and gold. because I really don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I'm basically just trying to copy what other Wukongs, what I see good Wukongs do. See, I'm hiding in the brush. I'm just going to run out, do a Nimbus Q, and then W away. Yeah, there you go. That's what I see good Wukongs do. So I'm just going to copy that. But I'm not really sure how to time the ults. Pretty much if it's up and there's people clumped, I just go in and do it. It does not like it really matters. This is just a different account, and yeah, there we go. There we go, running into 4 people and dying. This is just a different account, level 1 account, playing ARAM. Don't really care about the outcome here. I mean, the champion balance is weird here. Obviously, everyone knows ARAM is not a balanced game mode, and there's really no attempt to do that. So I don't think that there's much balance here either. Ooh, that was a good ult. Picked off one. There's a shutdown. No, I didn't get her. Oh, that was so close. I almost got her. I think my Q was up too. I think if I had managed to land that Q before I died, would have got her. No, but there's really no balance. I mean, poke comps are way more effective than anything else. Wukong's pretty good at that because he can jump and escape, although I can't do it under the tower. But overall, ranged pokers are much better. Cho'Gath is really good. Urgot's really good. But so we have one, they have the other. Nautilus's ult is so sick here. Nautilus's ult is perfect for here. But another one that would be really overpowered is APE. Basically, just build AP and just do nothing but key strikes. Over and over again, or alpha strikes, whatever the hell that thing's called, your Omni Slash. Just do that over and over again. Man. Yeah, Malphite's really good here too for initiate. Jeez, he's really effective. I saw an ARAB game with APE, and he absolutely dominated everybody. And plus, you know, the healing, obviously, you know, it takes away the sustain. Oh, that's something I forgot to mention. That's something that's actually really important. In order to enforce ARAM mode, what these guys have done with this map is they've actually taken away your recall button. There's no recall, so nobody can cheat. Additionally, when you go back to the base, the well does not actually heal you. You go back to the base, yeah, you even if you're fighting in the base, the well doesn't heal you. So there's no cheating. You can't go back. I mean, that's if you never played ARAM or ARAB, that's a standard rule. You can't go back to heal unless you're basically about to lose, and you can't buy once you've left the base. Like, you can't buy and go back. If you want to buy, you have to die first. And that's enforced as well. Once you leave the base in this game mode in Proving Ground, the store is actually turned off, so you can't actually buy anything else. You have to die first before you can pick it up. I think that was pretty slick. I mean, they really aren't messing around here. They really wanted to put something in that works pretty well. And this is selectable from custom games. When you go to create a custom game, you get 4 selections now. You get Twisted Tree Line, Summoner's Rift, Crystal Scar, and Proving Grounds. Yeah, so we're losing this pretty drastically at this point. I don't know if it's the comp or the players. I mean, it could be a little bit of both. It could be me. I'm not really contributing very much, I got to be honest. But as you can see, we already got pushed past our first tower. Their tower's got no damage on it at all. And I'm just going to run in and die for no reason as usual. That's just how I roll. What can I say? And yeah, they're already pushing down this tower, and now they're going to push down the Hib. Basically, there's nothing that can stop them. Udyr has already DC'd by this point, I believe, or he's about to. I think he just quit because we were, you know, going to lose. So there's not much else to show here. I mean, that's how it works. You know, I mentioned before, you can do this in draft or blind pick. I haven't tried that yet, but that actually sounds really fun. You can actually build, you know, people will build strategies around this. You know, that takes care of that whole imbalance of champions. If you can actually play draft and you can ban a couple of OP champions, then you can actually go in and I mean, that's cool, isn't it? You can actually ban the OP champions, and then you can pick a viable comp, and maybe only 30 or 40 of the champions will be viable, but that's plenty for a fun game. For a side, this isn't only a side game anyways. This isn't the main game. This is just like for messing around. It seemed like we were driving them out of the base here for a minute, but they're so drastically superior to us in fighting strength right now that yeah, that didn't work at all. I initiated and everybody else ran away, and except one guy who also died, and they can just push right in the base whenever they want. Look at that. I thought I was going to get more out of this. I only got Janna though. That's too bad. I was hoping to get Darius, but yeah, they killed me quick. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. I think the res timers are about equal to Crystal Scar, but it's hard to tell because I wasn't in the game long enough. I mean, it was a really short game, and we did not. I don't even know if I maxed out my level. I don't believe I did. I think I was sub 16 as a matter of fact. So, but I do think that the timers are reduced somewhat. I think the timers are reduced a little bit.
Never settle for
yeah, so I think I'm going to attempt one more valiant defense of our last tower. Just charge in, knock everyone up. I was like, where's Malphite? I need to hit him. Whatever. All right, GG. Yeah, so yeah, so that's just a little preview. I mean, I actually want to get some of the guys on here to do an ARAM or possibly an all draft all random, an ADAM, Adam. So, this has been Cromar with TGN. See you next time.